couple days ago, I uploaded a video about a very unfortunate situation that is still very much ongoing right now, but today we have some progression and new information about what is going on with that situation. However, a lot of people seem to believe that this is progression in the wrong direction, so we can get into all of that in just a moment. Hello there, please make sure to leave a like on this video and subscribe so more people can see this and what is currently going on. And of course, very quickly, please join my Discord server. The invite code is ChloeGames and I talk in there basically 24/7. But ChloeGames, why did you call your video Roblox YouTubers Need Help? Well, that is because there is something currently going on, something that is trying to be passed right now, known as Bill C-11. It's mainly affecting Canadian content creators and even Canadian viewers, but overall I imagine that it would end up indirectly affecting a lot of people who aren't even in Canada. Basically, the Bill C-11, also known as the Online Streaming Act, gives the CRTC regulatory powers over all audio-visual content on the internet, including content on platforms. Like I said, I've already made a whole 8-minute video about this, so you can go and watch that if you want more information about what specifically this is. Long story short, in the simplest way that I can put it, if you are a content creator in Canada, if your content is not Canadian enough for their approval, they will stop recommending your videos to people and they will stop or maybe even control the type of advertisements that appear on your videos, which basically means that eventually everyone will stop watching your videos and eventually you will stop making money from your videos. Everything we know today is coming from the RTC. They said that Bill C-11 has passed and Canadian content creators are obviously in a panic. Roblox content creators are as well, and the RTC is mostly Canadian. Bill C-11 expands the Broadcasting Act of Canada to cover all media such as YouTube, TikTok, etc. Literally everything that's like that. What does this mean? And they continued on in a thread. They said, under Bill C-11, platforms must also make CanCon discoverable by filling our feeds and search results with a mandatory quota of official CanCon content or penalties arise. Basically, what CanCon is, I explained this last time, is what I was saying about your content being Canadian enough. CanCon literally stands for Canadian content. If it's not Canadian enough, apparently penalties will arise, which is actually a lot more scary when it's also paired alongside the fact that they are going to stop recommending your content and start recommending other creators over your own content that you're uploading. Some content creators, especially Canadian ones, says that this means you will see less of their content. With Roblox content creators making up billions and trillions of views on YouTube, they say legacy media is trying to push their content out, which is basically what this entire thing would end up doing. Obviously, individual people could go ahead and search for the content creators that they are no longer seeing in their feeds or their recommended section, but that is not how this should be going, and that will also still mean that their discoverability will be far less low than it currently is right now. They say that this will push Canadian content by large media and not small media and creators like themselves. This could adversely affect creators like these people right here, ourselves, and so much more that make the wide scene of Roblox YouTube. Most content creators are against this bill entirely. I imagine that every content creator would be against something like this. There is absolutely no one that comes to mind when I think of people that might think positive about something being passed like this. But for some reason, even though they started off this thread by saying that Bill C-11 has passed, they ended it by saying Bill C-11 has not passed the Senate and will likely be under review. So what they are saying, I think, is that it has passed a little bit further than it was previously and the last time we talked about this, but it hasn't fully passed to a point where it's immediately going to affect. Currently, it is still under review. I imagine it's going to be under review for quite a while, and that is why people still have a very, very good chance at fixing this, making sure it gets reversed, or just making sure it doesn't get passed in the first place. Like I said last time, this will affect both content creators and viewers in Canada, and on top of of that, I would also say that whether or not you are actually in Canada, you should do anything and everything you can to help out with this, not only just to help the people in Canada who will be directly affected by this, but also because everyone in the world on these platforms, content creator or viewer, will likely be indirectly affected if this was to be put into place. So right now, even if your only option is to talk about this and bring attention to this in the same way that I'm currently doing, that is absolutely fine. That is more than enough to help spread the word about this and hopefully get them to fix this, because this is not something that should be put into place, basically. So one more time, please make sure to leave a like on this video and subscribe, because I will always appreciate love and support that you guys give me, and you know what, it helps me out a lot. But I'm guessing of Canadian Roblox YouTubers potentially being forced to quit. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.